wasn't sure if I was going to play it at all or not. And then I saw a couple of people starting to post Let's Plays on YouTube, and I realized that I really wanted to watch the Let's Plays, but I didn't want to watch them, like, if I was going to play the game, I wanted to experience the game, you know, firsthand, and all of its surprises, and I didn't want to get spoiled, so I was like, okay, I guess I need to play it. But confession, so Hiveswap is, as some of you may or may not know, Hiveswap is the adventure video game that was created by, inspired by, the webcomic Homestuck, which is this super epic, long, previously interactive webcomic that just sort of was one of the first boundary breakers in webcomics, and kind of in comics and transmedia storytelling in general. You know, it started out as a sort of like choose your own adventure, like, felt like a video game. Like, the creator would draw a panel and then he'd ask the people reading the comic, what do you want the character to do next? And then that's what the character would do. And then it just spiraled into this humongous epic tale of two dimensions, two alternate universes who are at the same time at war with one another and dependent on one another for their own existence. But it's also funny and irreverent, and it's brilliant. It's a huge undertaking if you haven't read it. It took me, I started reading it about halfway through its lifespan, and it took me about like a few days of just like non-stop, like 8 hours a day reading to get through it. But it got kind of a reputation on the internet for having a fandom of people who were really, really into the comic, and to the point of it sometimes for some people becoming a bit of a lifestyle, and some folks just taking their devotion to it to sort of extreme levels. I myself was a Homestuck for a time. So this game is 5 years in the making. There was a Kickstarter 5 years ago to fund this game, and 5 years later, here is the first act of who knows how many acts of the game. The game's characters, from what I understand, are completely new characters. It doesn't follow the lives of any of the characters who existed in the comic, which for a lot of people who supported the Kickstarter was a little disappointing. I think it's exciting. I'm excited to get in and see all these new characters and see what they do, but the universe is the same. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I love the art style. This art, a lot of the art that was done for the game was done by a fan artist, who just posted a lot of fan art on Tumblr, and then got hired by the comic's creator. Oh, it's so cool to see it animated. Oh, it's so cool to see it animated. Oh my gosh. Your name is... Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. This looks so much like the beginning of the comic. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainties slip away into the toothy, arm-wraggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside of the town of Huntswich. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. That sounds lovely. You sound like a lovely person, Joey. Speaking of that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now, it might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Is it the little dog face right there? The emblematic of Toby Fox, who did the music for this game, did a lot of the music for Homestuck, and also is the creator of Undertale, one of the greatest story video games I think of all time. Okay, so I think it's a point and click. So I think if we just click on things, that should. Oh, so we clicked on the little snow globe. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday, Joey. She said, "This wizard's the best. He lives in his little wizardy orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you." Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Is your babysitter a Lalande? Let's see, we click on this. What? Look or bake? What kind of action is that? We'll just look for now. It's easy to make. Your very own cake. Or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess? Aw, so Joey doesn't have a mom. That's so sad. Okay. Let's try to bake something. You're all out of the baking stuff. You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. Oh, okay. I thought that these were the little things for the little viewer, but I guess it's the oven. Yeah, that's just look or bake. Look. Okay, I'll turn the music down a little bit. Tell me how that is. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun in a different way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling the boundary-shattering Ballap style to the world. Okay, I love her. I love her already. Oh, but look at she's so scared. That's so sad. Did I turn the lights on? Oh! Okay. Lisa Frank! These posters. They resonate so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams. Secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Interesting. I'm gonna look. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Mark. Okay. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Can I equip the tap shoes? Ooh! You add the tap dance abilitech to your techniche. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Ooh! I got them. What? Okay, I don't know. What? Oh! If I click her portrait and then I click things, then I move her. Okay, I see, I think. Mom won this award at around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. It is pretty. Books? You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. Oh, I knew it was coming. Oh, it still caught me by surprise. Son of a bitch. Woo. Sorry about that. Oh, I hope that wasn't super loud. Okay, let's see. What else can I click on? I'm not super great at point-and-click games because I don't have patience. So apologies if I miss things. Okay. A bed. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah! Sorry, I'm just getting over being sick. Don't listen to this. It's gonna be gross. I just unplugged my mic so that I could blow my nose. Okay, come back here, you wily creature. Okay, whew. Okay. You've all probably read this already, but I'm gonna read it out loud anyway. This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. That's one of the things that I really loved about Homestuck. The writing was super smart, and I mean, the overall arc of the story was generally really strong, but one of the particular things about the writing is the way that it makes mundane things sound so foreign. Like, it's able to describe a bed in a way that makes it sound so, like, such a bizarre concept. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's med kit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. That sounds like foreshadowing to me. Look! Puppy Surprise is having puppies! How many? That's the surprise! Puppy Surprise! Puppy Surprise! What? Ugh. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. I love it. Okay, search. Search my keepsakes. You reach inside the expectant plush canine, and Puppy Surprise is having puppies. Woo! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, these puppies are the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, so there's that. She actually came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know anybody else who got 5. Some kid from school got 4 in hers, and she wouldn't shut up about it for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. I love that. Okay. So we have our three of our 5 puppies. God, this is really freaking me out. We have a key. Ah, yes. No one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog. Least of all your brother, who was upset he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful old trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. Okay, interesting. This is an interesting lore thing, okay? So now we are starting to get into some of the Homestuck lore here. So this symbol right here is, well, you can't, okay, first of all, you can't see But that's this little swirly thing is the icon for the game. So like in my on my desktop, that's the little icon, but it's also the icon for an entire race of beings in the Homestuck lore, who are sorry, I'm moving the screen because I want to make sure that you actually are getting everything that I'm seeing. Okay, great. So that's actually the icon of an entire race of beings in the Homestuck universe, who are sort of the beings who both create and destroy the universe in the game. They are the most powerful beings in the game, or in the I keep saying the game because it's a comic, but it's a comic about a game. But they are both the savior and the scourge, sort of the entire universe. So we're gonna get... You get the diary key. While you're at it, you think maybe you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mom's close. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Okay, fellow Homestucks who are here, if that key belongs to... Oh, I'm totally covering part of the screen. Okay, I don't want to be doing that, so I'm gonna move my head over a little bit. Great. So, if this key with the cherub's icon on it belonged to Joey's mother, who do we think Joey's mother might have been? We've already speculated that her babysitter is a Lalonde. Lalonde being the last name of one of the human characters in Homestuck. So, you try to remember if Clarissa ever gotten any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second story bedroom, as much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents were around, she had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend, no monsters in the yard, etc. Clarissa of course, Clarissa Explains It All. Which is a question, was that show on in 1994? I feel like it was a little bit later than that. Oh yeah, we already talked about the backpack. Let's click on these creepy plushes. It could be Jade. She very well could be Jade's daughter. I mean, the look of the brother from the opening animation definitely looked like Jade. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. Alright, what's going on in this closet? Look. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things. Except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes, and how she manages to look so great all the time. Right? That Clarissa. Okay, let's change. Well, let's see what happens if we click change. Hello, Darth Itachi. Nice to have you here. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's gonna give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. These are all such true things. One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Then you can be the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Joey's a gal after my own heart. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging you on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anything in your web ring had updated their sites. Yeah. Windows and the internet circa 1994, man. Oh, Itachi, you've played it. Okay, yeah, we're just getting in, obviously. Super, super excited that it's finally out. Here is a puppet, much like one that one might find in the home of the Striders. This is Sir Bappy Pawswater, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fussy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now, like a snake monster. Yes! Smuppets! Is that the same? Beanbags are making a big comeback lately. Beats sitting on the floor, and that's all you can really ask of a beanbag. A couple off-brand My Little Ponies there. Oh my goodness, there is an entire other section of this room. This is wild. What a nice bay window. Something shiny in that treehouse. Wow, we are full of monsters here. Good lord. Holy Christ. Poor puppy. That icky, snaky thing hurt her. Well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now, she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. I wonder if Joey's dog has the same godlike abilities of Jade's dog. Looks like Jude scurried up to his treehouse to get away from that thing, unsurprisingly. He acts like it's like his mission control room up there, as if a goofy kid legitimately has any secret business of that sort. Outrageous. Yeah, totally outrageous. You're not allowed up there, he says, to which you reply you'd rather step on a rake than set foot in his rickety little nerd hut. You school him so often, you really should be pulling in a teacher's salary. This is so pretty. Look at this. The whole backdrop here, but this swirling sky is so gorgeous. Why is that flashing? You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Gotta click on these little monsters. Yikes. More of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. Okay. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ah, memories. Oh, memories indeed. What the fuck is that? It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably monster chic. It is monster chic. I want that in my backyard. TBH. Oh, this little, like, dinosaur bush? What is going on here? I am really curious to figure out what is going on here, because those monsters look very much... I mean, they're very Alternian. Alternia, right, being the other universe of the Homestuck world. So I'm really curious as to what's going on here. A little Jenga. A little Philly Fantasia. A little Super Nintendo. Look, you love your video game console. You're a computer games enthusiast at heart, but you can't help but enjoy the tactile sensation of a controller in your hand as you fight evil and save animals, and etc. Lots of etc. Can we play? Can we actually play the game? You just saved before fighting the final boss, which means you'll need to budget several hours to fight through its various forms, and anti-forms, and transformations, and... Look, you got a lot on your plate right now. That's true. Real monsters are perhaps the priority here. Let's see, what's going on with these posters here? The story keeps happening. Nice. Hot steppin'. Captain Campfire Spookums. Acorn's Shadow. I can't tell what that says. Star Avenue. Ginger Rogers. That's so sweet. Second Mom. Oh, these are really fantastic. Ginger Rogers. Gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen, probably. No, wait. Definitely. And still kicking. I am so glad to know that this is a universe where Ginger Rogers still exists. Oh, can I click on every one of these posters? Wow. Okay, yeah. So this game is going to take a while because you can almost literally click on everything, and I don't want to miss any part of it. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things, like this super cool poster. Second Mom rules. Wow, I really didn't know you were going to be able to seriously click on every individual thing. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say, if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. Such beautiful language. Okay, interesting. You can use the keys to click on things. Holy moly, this is going to take us a million years. Okay, well, let's just keep on clicking. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled, but you could only find a poster of the American box art. Just looks really cool, whatever the fuck it is. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. The story keeps happening. Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Is that a little shady? To be honest, I haven't seen the Neverending Story in a very, very, very long time, so I'm not quite sure about that reference. I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna mute my video for a hot second because I have to blow my nose again. All right, let's see. What can we keep clicking on? Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. I love that she's a dancer. I love that that's a thing that's true of her, like one of her defining traits. And we got her little tap shoes in her I keep wanting to call it her like specivis, her strife deck, but it's they called it a techniche. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in a fire, then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. You guess you kind of focused more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's the best, just like you said. Oh. Are you afraid of the dark? Acorn's shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down some troubling psychological roads. As many horse-related media tend to do, honestly. Magical Animal Companion Heel Rescue is your favorite Japanimation. It's about this girl, Shika, who goes to school sometimes and has a regular life, boring, yeah, but whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and rides her dear companion to go heal them. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. I actually think I'm going to keep my camera off, because I don't want it to cover any part of the screen, and I'm also finding it a lot easier to do things without having the camera on, but let me know if you miss my face. It just means that I get to, like, blow my nose and, I don't know, like, make weird faces. Oh, is that your mom? Oh, that is your mom. Okay, so I don't actually think Joey's mom is any of the existing characters. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to. Or bluer beauties. Oh, yikes, that's sad. That little girl there, she's destined for big things. Big hopes. Big fears. Big worries. Big lonelinesses. Now hold on. Pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew. Aw, Joey. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that I can use the key on this diary. You usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you thinks today will be a different story. God, I'm so sorry, I'm so stuffy. Alright, let's open this diary up. Yeah! You unlock and open your diary! Nice! Juicy secrets, here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Oh my goodness. Hey! I know her! It's Roxy! Oh, Roxy is her babysitter! Oh, that's so interesting! Yeah, I wanna look? Oh, I can't... Okay, so I can't... Looks like I can't, like, do anything to actually see what it looks like. Okay. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten, the key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. April 13th, that was the special day. The special day in Homestuck history. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary. Ho-hum. Nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends that I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. I guess it's better than calling them my web ring. The kids at school are jerks, though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Ah, jeez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. Joey. Huh. June 12th, 1994. The other day of note in Homestuck history. Dear Diary. Phew. First day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. See, okay, anytime Homestuck mentions clowns, you know something's up, okay? Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Uh-oh. Careful what you wish for, little Joey. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary. I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Oh, Roxy. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mom. Oh. If this is gonna be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're gonna scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kinda scared, but maybe also a bit excited? Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat too, so I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity in the case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Wow, this is so fascinating already. Oh yeah. Good call. The colors on that pen. Oh, if I do this, will it come back? Yes! Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. I'm learning. Yeah, the colors on the pen match the colors on the special looking key, right? Oof. A little Edward Degas. Look, you really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. Sorry, checking to make sure the resolution was working right on the video. Goodness gracious, Joey. Okay, so we have a Simon. We have an enormous number of Rubik's Cubes. Whatever the hell is going on up here. Ooh, that's shiny. I guess I should look at it. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Challenge, yeah. Well, sure. Why not? After this, though, you should really go get the walkie-talkie, since you just remembered you cannibalized the batteries from the walkie to power this game. Okay, that's enough yelling. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Okay. Jesus fuck. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia's satisfied. May as well scavenge the batteries. Okay, we got the batteries. Great. Oh, also I didn't appreciate the poster. You give it a good, hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Okay, anything else we can click on here? Oh, a prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy, there's... Mentioning Bubsy makes you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lay down for a bit, actually. What's the deal with Bubsy? Okay. Yep, clicking on beanbags. I guess let's go back. Son of a bitch! Hold, please. Sorry about that. Had to be disgusting and blow my nose again. Okay, so we're looking for the walkie-talkie. Oh, there it is. Great. Was that there before? I don't know. Your walkie-talkie. Half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. It is going to come in handy because we're going to use it. One walkie-talkie, batteries missing, as you expected. Just like in the comic. You take the batteries, you apply them to the walkie. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brain busters. I can't imagine how much more difficult this game must be to sort of figure out the mechanics of if you have never experienced Homestuck before. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care, though. You're counting it. That a girl, Joey. Take your victories where you can. You did a good job. Great job. Okay. Oh, this is blinking, so I should probably click on it. Achievement unlocked. Over, but we just started. God, I love the humor. Jeez. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes! Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. Unover. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following enemy serpent encounter. Over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross? Over. I'm fine. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great, was worried. Over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clumping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location, yard crawling with Cryptid Vanguard. Over. Cryptid Vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey. Over. Okay, maybe be a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade. Over. What? Over. Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. Okay, I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position is not secure. Large yard-facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. Over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom, go upstairs. Highest room in house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother. Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can... Call the cops? Call our babysitter! You should call the babysitter. Roxy should come over. Call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at lab. Working day long done. Over. Oh, no, you're right. Agreed on both accounts. Babysitter-capable Strifer could help tip scales. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Jude, I'm going to go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. What weapon? What weapon? You mean my old weapon? What for? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where weapon is? Over. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, squirt. Okie dokie then. Here we go. Achievement unlocked. It wasn't locked. I fucking love this game. Jeez. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. There are so many things to look at here. God, where are you? Okay, the first, the plushie of, Jesus, what is his name? Like, Troll Jesus. Whatever, I forget what his name is. Good lord. Okay, we got a flashy walkie-talkie. Thank you, the sufferer. Better hurry over to that hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old serpent you mean snake can get the drop on you. Crafty old serpent, you mean snake. Oh, I love it. Okay, I guess I should, but I have so many things I need to click on. Look. It's a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like sculpture. God, it's so good. Okay, let's click on that. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. Ah, family heirlooms. Jewelry. Potato chip cans. Sorry, I made the music in my own head extremely fucking loud. This thing's always giving you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Wouldn't a foamless dart not just be a dart? I see what you're saying about the resolution. Every time I click on things, everything shifts a little bit. It's really weird. Okay, this is a beautiful painting that I would like to have for my own house. Thank you. These little alien stickers are super cute. The lightning storm was only a clever distraction, masking a secret abduction. Nope, his friends brought him a special surprise. Oh, I see. There's a bit of a war going on about what is actually happening to this unicorn. Oh, thank you. I will save. I keep assuming that there's like an automatic save function, but I suppose there's not, so I'm gonna save. Thank you. I didn't read that. I have to do it again. Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. The painting now commemorates your triumph and a particularly spectacular equine nativity. Oh god, the writing is always just so solid. Okay, I can't click on anything else. From the first and last dart gun war with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing, and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work. At all. Oh, I want to click on that book that's under the couch, but I can't. This lady was just hanging out in her altogether, which, I mean, who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a bit. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever, you were like 8. I think she looks great, personally, so well done. That is an outfit for the ages, if I do say so myself. I also like Cat Nun over here in the corner. Oh, it's so good. So it's interesting, a lot of classical art pieces, and a lot of references to classical art, so I wonder what we're gonna find out. Should we go, I guess we'll go this way? Wow, there is so much more to explore than I thought there was gonna be. Click on him again? No. Same thing. Look. You're a light bright. Hours of fun, with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and a lot of fun. Let's light it! You've always been a bit creeped out by the monster in the water. Feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. Interesting. I'm looking for clues. Mostly just looking for other little Homestuck nuggets. Little Easter eggs. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe I got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. Walkie's blinking. So I should get my old weapon from the hall closet, then head up to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also refrain from excess chatter. Over. Oh, right. Yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful in espionage game, Joey. Silence golden. Over. Jude, shut up. Remember one time on training mission, couldn't keep my trap shut? Whoo boy, really landed us in a pickle. Over. You've never had any training. I'm turning off the walkie. Bye. Over and... Oh, siblings. Is that that's a hamster tube. Interesting. Oh my god, I love everything about this. Everything that's going on here is fantastic. Also, that kind of... I mean, it looks like it could be a lot of things. It looks a little bit like Undyne from Undertale, but I digress. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon. But really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud, not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. What is it if it's not, I mean, not a hamster? I mean, it could be a hamster, but why are you so freaked out? Open? Oh, I didn't realize that I had not actually read that. He always keeps it locked. Even if you did manage to get in, he probably has traps set up. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair again. Ooh, yikes, that's an elaborate trap. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks. Alright. Oh! Ah, fuck. I can't, I'm blanking on the names of everything. What was the name of that show with all of the sharks? Yeah, that's a really descriptive thing. Then they lived in the sewer, they lived in the city, or in the sewers. It was kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it was with these shark guys. I used to have this exact toy, and it was a little hand puppet. Is that a Teddy Ruxpin? Jesus. Jude recommended you grab your strife weapon from the hall closet and head up to the attic as quick as you can. You're sticking with that plan for now. Okay, sorry. I do like that it guides you in the right direction. That's helpful. A bunch of stuff that should be moved to the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically, a pile of useless trash. Yes, thank you, street sharks. Literally called street sharks. A slinky. You are loath to touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best just leave it be. Amen, sister. A bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. Okay, same thing as before. Can I turn the light off? No. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I can just look. The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spookier yourself, just basking in its spooky aura. Spooky aura. Okay, shit, sorry, I meant to just go in there. Oh, I can go this way, okay. Oh wait, I already went that way. Like I said, disclaimer, I am supremely bad at point-and-click games. So, oh yeah, the fucking closet's right here, of course. Bear with me. My moments of idiocy. Oh, operation. You think back to before. Back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now, your guess is even more reasonable. Such good fucking writing. That box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder what your next step should be. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. Oh, don't mind if I do. All right, let's do it. Let's tap it. Yeah! Get it, girl! I love her! Look. Wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. You pick through the box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Oh, yay! We got the ballet shoes. Oh, hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click. No dice. Another battery problem? You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap, forgot about those. Please keep safe. Over. I don't want to be a jerk. Okay, but I'm not going to take especially good care of them. Please protect Mulder at all costs. Over. Ugh, you and Mulder. This Scully Pog is obviously where it's at. Yeah, that's right, Joey. Terms acceptable. Keep them safe. She's yours. Over. So I guess I head up to the attic now? That is the plan. Over. I better shake a leg then. Affirmative. Over and out. Alrighty. We got our yammy bits. We got our pogs. We got our creepy key. And then we have our 3 weapons. So we are ready to face a snake monster. Let's head on up. Look. On the rare occasions he is home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean? No, you don't. It's fucking trash. Fucking trash, my fucking trash, Dad. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Oh, God. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, this is creeping me out. And nothing I'm doing is controlling the camera. Weird. What the heck was that thing? How long has it been there? Hey, the attic door's locked. Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part. Over. It's fine. No big deal. Just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of a locked door. It is not fine. Over. Jude! Panic not necessary. Still need to get you to attic. Over. For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that. Over. Although so far, it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please just need you to head to trophy room. Over. Oh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when our whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father, not relevant. Over. Fine. Over and out. Okay, to the trophy room we go, I suppose. Come on, Joey, can you go a little faster here for me, please? Alright, off to this mysterious trophy room, which I am presuming is in the direction that we were previously not allowed to go in. And I am going to save this again, just to be safe. There we go. Is your dad Jake English? Or is that... Okay, weird Homestuck timeline stuff, right? Because there's Roxy with the babes. But you'd think that if that was actually Jake, you'd think that, like, Roxy would be known as, like, their aunt, not necessarily their babysitter, so I don't know. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. Oh, I'm a little disappointed to find out that Jake is such a jerk father, but maybe there'll be a redemption arc. Okay, we're clicking on everything. Oh, there we go, to Jake. Well, there it is. Ooh la la, that there mom is looking très glamnifique. When you grow up, you hope this is what mirrors will look like. Oh, that's so sweet. You and your very good dog. Aww. There aren't any pictures of the 3 of you together, so you tried to make one through the art of composition. By hanging these 3 solo photos together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all 3 of you. Sorta. Okay, yes. A lovely diptych of school portraits. The laser background, the bad hair days. Simply perfect. Ha! Jude puts the dip in diptych, you mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you. Pa and someone you presume is his sister? Nobody he's ever mentioned. Not that the 2 of you talk much. Kinda weird to think you might have, like, a second cousin out there you've never met. Maybe she died young. The old-timey times were pretty rough. Interesting. I am so curious to find out about the history of all of this. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. By now, probably more than with Mom and Pa combined. You'd always thought of her as the kind of cool and fun older kid you wanted to be. Until you got old enough to realize that she's a pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like. But it's probably not your place to ask. Aw, Roxy. Mom is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with his spectacles and mustache, or at least one of the two. Ha 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 ha! What a joke! What a joke about a guy who's consistently drawn with square eyes. Ha ha ha. Pa used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No! Impossible! Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Ho 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 ho. Be careful what you say, Joey. Ugh, you can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals. One of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you much, let alone at your eyes. Oh, Jakey, come on, man. How are you gonna be like that to your own kid? A little dream catcher back there. There's that creepy Teddy Ruxpin. Alright, let's head on down the stairs. Okay, come on, let's go a little faster down the stairs. Yeah, yikes. This guy. What's he so happy about anyway? His expression probably made more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your pa plundered him from. Oh, what? What a crest of arms! What a crest of arms. Ooh, that actually kind of scared me. Well, it seems the power is out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure. Which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? Okay. So many things to click on. This bookshelf contains several of Pa's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn Sweet, Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff. Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess. And Safari, Stories of Bold Men and the Animals they killed from a distance, even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Wow, that was a hell of a name for some of those books. Moon shoes! Oh, I had a pair of moon shoes! Moon shoes! Walk like you're on the moon! Break your ankle in your mom's basement! Is what the tagline really should have been. Okay. Clicky click 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 click. A beanbag chair. Super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You could take a nap, but you've kind of got a lot going on right now, you know? Yeah, who could take a nap at times like this? I'm just like randomly clicking, even though I know it'll give me the little hand when I can click on stuff, but I'm just randomly clicking anyway to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, good God. Okay, I kind of love that lamp, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jesus. Oh, Lord Almighty. This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. Wonder if you'll be driving by then. To college. Where you teach, because you are an adult, and 20 years have passed. Oh, Jake. Come on, man. Oh, good Lord. Oh, bad taxidermy. Look. Piano can be used to turn the slight motion of one's fingers into music. Those ivories, how they beg to be tickled. Well, but you mustn't! Also, you, can't. Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe? It's a shame that you would It's a shame. That would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. But I wish you would. Okay, what the fuck else is going on here? One of your pa's recent victims. You love animals. He loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victory over nature. Yeah, big man, as long as he has a big, stupid gun. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta click on this lamp. I gotta do it. Also, is that a walrus back there? Okay, lamp's slightly more disconcerting as you get closer to it. The ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful, although maybe everyone would look like that in blue. The lamp. Goodness. You'd like to meet the lady who modeled for it someday. Yeesh. Because there was also that thing at the, like, when we first meet Jake, right, that he's got this thing for girls in blue, and he's got, like, the fucking posters from James Cameron's Avatar all over his bedroom. Oh, the jokes, how they just keep coming. Okay, gonna walk this way. Another lamp lady. Jake, this is really starting to freak me out. This lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. Yeah, I don't blame you. What is happening? You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that, or they painted it very, very fast. The Teddy Bear Outpatient Clinic is for stuffed animals who require treatment, but not an overnight stay. It's not just for stuffed bears, of course. It was named for its founder and chief physician, Arsala Teddy Bear. How lovely. Oh god, yeah, Jake in costume as the woman from Avatar is a sight to behold. Boy, your pa really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. These should probably be in a museum. Oh my god, there's so many options of things to do, and it's like, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, can I click on this door? I can. Oh, okay, there we go. We are in the kitchen. Maybe? Yes. What's going on? The sound you've heard since you entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is like nothing you've ever heard, and you want to go back to not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn the radio off. Again, we have this green and red. I mean, this is technically kind of pink, but this kind of green and red motif. That's fucking terrifying. Your babysitter has just really atrocious taste. You're only 14, and even you can tell that this is just really crummy. Yeah, you're not wrong, okay? Fucking fax machine. The power is off, and as such, your fax machine is basically useless. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. Take a look. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. Well, technically you're not supposed to open a refrigerator when the power is off, but no gods, no rules, no masters. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic of late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. Huh, who would have known? What a shock. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right out of the boxes and then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash, either. Oh, you guys are living in squalor. Just absolute filth. You're even out of dog food. Things really have gotten desperate. You guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retrospectively the worst possible time. Oh, so Roxy was here and then went out. And then this business started happening. The tube highway that Jude's pet uses to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, fortunately. What is this pet? I am so curious. Alright, let's go this way. With the power out, you're gonna need some sort of light source before setting foot down this broken net trap. Oh my god, there's literally a mummy here. Jesus Christ. This mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He has been ever since your pa left him here months ago. Jake, what are you doing? Okay. Well, back out this way. And then let's head over this way, because there was a door. Oh, can I click on... No, I can't click on the china. Oh, God. Nothing even happened, and it freaked me out. Jesus Christ. This room is really giving you the creeps. You hear something breathing. Something else, you mean, besides you. I actually can't hear it. Oh, now I can. Now I can. Oh God. Okay, wait, I'm gonna crank it up for y'all, so maybe, I don't know if you can hear it, but... Can y'all hear that? It's extremely unsettling. Okay, that's no matter what you do, that's just what happens. Okay, we are gonna abscond the fuck out of there. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this down. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that is that. Just as you pass into the living room, pulling the door shut behind you, it shuddered as something heavy and wet slammed against it from the other side. I can't see anything in the trophy room. It's way too dark.
Odd. Rest of house navigable? Over. Considered utilizing flashlight? Over.
You mean the one you filled with your pogs? That flashlight?
Joey, please. Over. No use dwelling on past. Over.
It doesn't matter anyway. Something's blocking the door to the trophy room now.
Something? Over.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Strange. For now, recommend focus on restoring power before sun sets completely. Over.
Oh, geez, you're right. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder.
Need electricity to retrieve key anyway. Over.
What?
Can't discuss over unsecured channel. Over and out.
Okay. So what the hell do we do now? Okay, let's go back this way. Yes, beanbag, beanbag, beanbag. Look. Pa's major totem of power. The clunky gadget controls the TV, the garage door, toaster, thermostat, and pretty much everything else with a charge running through it. It's pretty hefty. Scavenge. You pop open this behemoth and score! You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Celodex. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Any hot tips for getting the power back on?
Power outage seems to grant invaders significant advantage. Over.
That's not really a tip. That's more like just an explanation for why I'm trying to do it.
Not sure what to tell you. Circuit breaker probably in basement. Over.
See, that was very helpful. Thanks.
Doing my best. Over and out.
Alright, so we've got batteries. I'm presuming I can put them in the flashlight. Ah, fuck. These batteries are so huge, they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a round hole that's a bit smaller than the peg. Yep, that is exactly what it's like. You'll need some D-cell batteries. Oh, fuck, so I need different batteries. It's a bear that your pa shot and turned into a trophy. Now all his friends who come in this room will think, oh, this guy shot a bear. Okay. Except he doesn't really have any friends, and he's never here, so it's just a nice, big, horrifying thing for you to deal with. Okay, so the suggestion is to click on some things with some other things. So, let's give these treats to this bear. Aw, look at that face. He really does look like he's rearing up for a treat. or to slap someone's head clean off with a single swipe of his incredible paws. One or the other, though, for sure.
And what if I do this?
You think you might be bear keying up the wrong tree. Oh, this is funny. Okay, I do not think that I'm going to click on everything with different items. It'll just take way too long. No, this isn't the depowered mode or anything. Look, whatever this bear does, he's already doing it as hard as he can. And pogs. You can't use the pogs with this animal. They're just unbearable. Oh, the puns. They keep on coming. I am going to click on this lady with a bunch of shit, though. Oh, I can't. Oh. Maybe. Wait. Let me try. Oh, I really wanted to click on the lamp lady with things and see what it did. Let me try clicking on this other lady. Can I click on this lady with some stuff? It plainly has a power cord. Where would you put it? An idea springs to mind, and you blush all over again. Okay, this is totally worth it. A little rude, Joey. Oh, this is so good. This heirloom has a lot of secrets. This lamp doesn't. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I think I will probably go back at some point and do the whole, like, clicking on everything with a bunch of things thing. But yeah, I think this would take a million more years. And I'm not totally trying to do that right now, so I think we'll just keep going this way. You can't tell if the noises you hear are from the monsters or the wind. It's either some particularly whooshy monsters or some really groany wind. Leaving up the protection of your home seems like a bad idea. Might be creatures and weirdos ahoy out there. You think you will stay inside, where your chances of meeting creatures and weirdos are still pretty good, honestly. Okay, so I can't go that way, and we're not gonna go outside, so I guess, okay, the basement door was back here, yeah? Yeah. But I still need a battery. Can I get a battery out of this thing? No, that's just off. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm knocking shit off my desk. Oh, God. Oh, apologies. One moment, por favor. So any of y'all, recall a place in the general vicinity where I might find the batteries that I need for my flashlight? Because I think I need them before I go into the basement, right? The backyard used to be so much more awesome before the monsters showed up. Yeah, I can't go out because there's all that shit going on. Ah, the struggle of the monster-bothered leaf pile enthusiast. You keep meaning to start a zine. Is there something? Oh! Pop open! Thank you! Look! The radio is clearly, although weirdly functional, despite not being plugged in. You might be onto something here. There we go, pop open, kablam! You opened the battery compartment. Take those suckers. Okay, good. If this radio didn't need batteries to make those noises, you'd have to upgrade the Spookitude to business class Spookitude, and frankly, you can't afford that. Get batteries. Jackpot. D-cells. You can never have too many batteries, and never in too many different sizes either. Yeah! Let's take these suckers, stick them in the flashlight. Achievement unlocked. Light weaponry. Another electronic device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional and in fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low-light environments and also to beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although that's a last resort, of course. Right. Wink wonk. Alright, let's get down in that basement. Oh, Jesus. What is going on down here? Christ almighty. It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably on the rare occasion that a human being is willing to cooperate. Man. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside it. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess. You're not sure if you want to start down the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. Ha ha ha, so meta. So meta. A souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately for some reason, or so he mentioned offhandedly a few years ago. You assume he's still doing that due to you not having any fresher data, or particularly caring one way or another where the hell he is. More blue ladies. These are like the ladies, these are the ladies that are in all of the like posters in the hair salon. Like that's what's happening here. Pa loves his blue lady portraits so much he keeps redundant backups scattered around. Because it's okay if you ignore something supposedly precious to you, as long as you're paying attention to something kind of similar in another location, right? You decide not to pull on that psychological thread because you have important work to do. And who needs that crappy old blowhard anyway? Methinks you're gonna find out that he's doing a little bit more for you than you might realize, Joey. That is fucking terrifying. It's a taxidermied narwhal. Your pa brought it back with him from the Arctic. He sure does get around. Okay, that's also terrifying in so many ways. Luckily for him, he has this big house to dump off the animals he murders and the kids he doesn't want to raise. I heart mustache. Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pa's special reserve, and she tends to do it down here so you and Jude don't see. You aren't really sure what to say about it, or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Plenty of Crocker Core paraphernalia down here. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the lore of Homestuck, the Betty Crocker Corporation is in fact one of the biggest and most substantial antagonists of the entire story. With your pa's strange affinity towards the Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, this musty old junk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements, ranging from the familiar to the enigmatic. Really now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but some of this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way. You can't reach the circuit breaker. Move junk pile. Try to move one box, and the whole pile is liable to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them up somehow. A controlled tumble. That's the ticket. A controlled tumble. Maybe it's because you grew up in a house where nobody really cooks, but you have no idea what to do with these cooking implements. Food! The great mystery. Can I take this? Oh. Forgotten skiing stuff. No basement is complete without it in your extremely limited experience. Oh, okay, so we tap dance to get the box down from the top of the closet, so maybe we tap dance again to move the junk pile. Yeah! We smarties. Okay. Game, that was an excellent job of showing us how to do something and then having us repeat the action of our own volition. Well done. Good game design. The path to the circuit breaker is pretty clear now. Nothing really stopping you from, you know, doing something with that. Look. You cleared the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just give the breaker a tug, or whatever. Yeah, whatever it is you fucking do with a circuit breaker. You flip the breaker and... Yay! Oh god, maybe not yay? Oh no! Ooh! Monster! Yikes. Okay. Oh, I can still, like, click on stuff. Should I fight? Should I fight him? Looks like that's what we're doing. Ooh, this music. Excellent. Oh, it's a real-life strife! Oh my god, I'm so excited. You got no chance of beating this thing. You gotta get away! Step on it! Where's the... Pirouette and bop! Pirouetter luck next time. Snakes for the memories. Oh my god. Graceful abscond! Oh no! I hurt myself! Stretch your luck next time. Shuffle and scoot. Hot steppin'! Yeah! The room where it slappins! Disobedient serpents! I don't know what to do. I feel like, oh god. Lego of the past. So it just keeps having me, it just keeps, every time I click on it, it just has me fight it. What's the taps? I'll tap down. Can I use one of these things on it? Too precious to weaponize. Pogs? Time to slam. Slam slunk. Oh, what if I give him a treat? Peace treaty. Condition untreatable. Throw batteries at it. Shocking failure. Okay. Just gonna keep doing taps. Let's do lunge. Check, please. There it is! Graceful abscond. Prima abscond, Joe. Achievement unlocked. Step up. Okay. So that's a little bit of a confusing battle mechanism, but sorry, I had to mute so I could blow my nose again.
Power back on. You're doing or psyops of encroaching forces. Over. Give you back light only to snatch it away. Described hypothetical, very cruel. Dealing with sick operators. Over.
No, it was just me. Criminy, Jude. The snake monster is down in the basement, by the way. I managed to get past him, but we'll probably need to deal with that at some point.
Second encounter with said serpent, correct? Beast wily, but sister already established superior willingness. Wiliness attribute. Over.
Hey, thanks. I think.
Trophy room should be trivial obstacle. Over.
Wait, what?
Attic key, Joey. Eyes on the prize. Keep me in the loop. Over and out.
Okie dokie. No. No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know what? After he completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it could be Jude's turn for quite some time. Oh, Jude. Okay. Let's head back to the trophy room now that it is not dark and terrifying in there anymore. Oh, Lamp Lady is on now. Oh, jeez. Oh, I love how she twirls. It's so cute. Strife! Okay. Let's see. Try our taps again. Tapetizer! Main roars! Y'all ready for this? Oh, I got bit. Please, excuse me. Oh, please. Haha, please, excuse me. Choo to tango. Biter luck next time. Let's try the flashlight, see what the flashlight does. Light on your feet! Light bite! I do like the thing where we throw pogs at them. Passion! Orange! Guava! Fruitless endeavor! Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know how my little thingy got unplugged, but here we go. Throwing treats. Treat to ya! Treat to a pulp. Alright! Monster-inflicted death scene averted. You are unbelievably stressed out right now. Congratulations! You've ascended to Rung 2, attained rank of Tail-Wagging Tyro, max HP increased by 12, muscle increased by 7. Congratulations! You've ascended to Rung 3, attained rank of Minute Mammal Mender, dexterity increased by 2, grace increased by 6, leverage increased by 5. Congratulations! You've ascended to Rung 4, attained rank of Peppy Patterer, mastered Noggin Bop, hubris increased by 4, courtesy decreased by 2. Oh, I thought the little thing was going to end up chewing the whole time. Well, that was fun. This is a katana. You have no idea what to do with one. Wait, maybe you will just throw it away. This is an alebrije. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. A folk art monster from Oaxaca, Mexico, carved out of the wood of the copal tree. This little thing used to creep you out really bad until your babysitter suggested you learn more about it. You found out they're based on monsters an artist saw in his dreams, and ever since then, he seemed a lot more friendly. I love him. I want one. This is, Horus, you think? You're not up on your Egyptology. As if being dead weren't bad enough, your pa replaced his eyes with some creepy glass orbs. The light refracted in their faceted stare gives you the creeps. But are you crazy, or is there some light reflecting off his antler, too? Maybe it bears closer examination. There's something odd about the antlers. You can't quite put a finger on it. Or can you? Maybe in a literal sense? Yes, let us grab those antlers. Grab that deer by the horns. Oh, good lord, I did not know that was gonna happen. Jude, I can't make heads or tails of this thing.
What thing? Over.
I turned on a laser, but that's it. Nothing else is happening.
Thought you were Puzzle Master. Was wrong, it seems. Over. Hold on. Over. Believe this calls for burns. McGruff Crime Dog experiences trouble? Unbelievable. Over. Wait. Disregard previous burn. Superior burn formulated. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Please respond if ice required. Over. Nice try, dork. Maybe if you were a real tactician, you'd manage to get your burns out on the first try instead of requesting do-overs. Pride wounded, but unable to protest. Have been informed mildly contentious banter cornerstone of squad camaraderie. Over.
Yeah. Anyway, how am I supposed to solve this thing? This clearly a puzzle thing that cries out to be solved.
Use marbles. Over.
I'm thinking as hard as I can. You know I like puzzles. I wouldn't be asking if it weren't an emergency.
Actual marbles. Over.
What are you talking about?
Trivial, really. Over.
What marbles? I don't have any marbles.
You don't? None nearby. Over.
No!
Oops. Over.
Oh, we switched. Okay. I want to click that so I can save, but it won't let me. Okay. You are now Jude. Oh, Jude Harley. And though tonight is apparently the night you've been preparing for, laying so many preparations and countermeasures and countermeasures against, it would seem that you made a rare tactical blunder. The marbles that Joey needs to disengage your strategic defense globe are here in your treehouse. Time to call in the Lone Gunbirds. Okay, I'm gonna save even though my resolution just got really fucked up, so I hope that doesn't mean that the game is fucked. Okay. Plenty of stuff to click on. You're probably the only kid in school that owns one of these babies. What if those kids get stranded in the middle of the ocean? Then joke's on them. Until they starve and die. This is a flare gun, I guess. And lots of other things to help you in the event of a, being stranded at sea. So you set up the puzzle. You jerk. You've already committed this crucial intelligence to memory, but a truly great field commander keeps even better records. One moment, y'all. I need to get some water. Alright. So Jude is the one who set up the puzzle and has the crucial pieces of the puzzle in order to complete the puzzle. So let's see what we can do. So clearly we're supposed to send one of these birds out, but let's just keep exploring. Oh, the sticky hand! And a jar of screwdrivers and a jar of Venus flytraps. Interesting. Look. The perfect place to store your flares. Well, some of them. It's also where you keep your beeper, but you really don't want to get into that right now. Oh, beepers. Relics of the past. You retrieved the cache of flares you were keeping in your metal chest. Combined with your flare gun, they're a tactical treasure. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take that. The chamber is empty because you observed proper flare gun safety protocols. But maybe you should load it because you've also observed some scary stuff this evening. That we shall do, my friends. Breath held, hands steady, you carefully load the flares into the flare gun. There's no going back now. The genie is out of the bottle. The eagle has left the nest, etc., etc., etc. And keep smashing geodes in case there's secretly alien eggs. And if one is, well, you'll already have the hammer in your hand, won't you? Oh, Jude. You're so silly. I like you a lot. Is that a... Okay, I don't want to really say what that looks like, because Jude is young. Alright, what else are we looking at here? Jude is a little bit of a conspiracy nerd, as we found out earlier when we were looking at the door to his room. Your careful records of the activity of the mysterious figures you often see prowling around in the woods. Joey didn't buy it, but the sudden influx of monsters may have changed her stance. Jersey Devil. Increased by 15%. How far can this go before someone finds the truth? I love Jude already. I really do. Oh my god, this is fantastic. Bat Boy spotted at bar mitzvah. President Clinton gives birth to Bigfoot. Your copious notes on some disreputable activities carried out by members of what you can only describe as some sort of cult. You've been surreptitiously gathering intelligence on them for a good while. You've detailed some of this stuff on your sites, but the really juicy stuff has to stay off the grid. A term you have just coined yourself just now. Yes, certainly. Jude, you are the first to ever suggest being off the grid. Might be time to scan the airwaves again, see if you can pick up any chatter from the enemy. Shall we scan? You turn on the radio. I'm not hearing. I mean, I'm hearing like a little kind of like staticky theremin-y sound. But other than that, I got nothing. Can't click on... Oh, binoculars. You dropped your favorite pair of binoculars when you were, retreating from the big serpent. These are actually your secondary auxiliary binoculars. Your Oxnox, for short. God, I really love him. So that's... Okay, so you can see, like, on the side here, like, this is obviously the menu that's gonna pop up when I click on the drawer. So that resolution's a little buggy. And there it is. Look at that nice empty pouch. You sure could put some stuff in that pouch. I believe I will put some stuff in that pouch. You drop a green marble in the pouch. You drop a red marble in the pouch. I don't actually want to put this stuff in the pouch, but this stuff is all treasure, plain and simple. A carrier pigeon couldn't possibly carry that much weight. Better stick with 2 marbles. Okay. Anything else to click on? Nope, just the pouch. Okay. Get pouch. You take the pouch with red and green marbles. Look at that. We're solving puzzles. We're being puzzle solvers. So proud of us. When the heat is on from the government and you need to send an encrypted message while staying off the grid, you entrust it to one of your trained carrier pigeons, the lone gunbirds. Dear, sweet Frohickey, how you adore him. You cherish the wind he flaps. Okay, am I not supposed to send one out? Good lord. Look at these monsters. No eyes, no weapons, only the most rudimentary of squad-based tactical maneuvers. This is a diversionary feint by an expendable vanguard if you've ever seen one. God, Jude. Oh my god, it's a muscular horse! Which is such a strange thing to yell excitedly. If you don't know why, I'm moving the screen. It is not your computer, it's me. Muscular horses, of course, being one of the staple interests of one of the characters from the original Homestuck story. There she blows. Harley Manor. Well, maybe only half Harley Manor, since Joey disowned the name in favor of your mother's. Thankfully, this angle shields you from the hateful gaze of Joey's Bubsy poster. What is the deal with Bubsy? Nobody likes Bubsy. Nope, that's the whole thing. Okay. We go back. Oh, click the pouch, then the birdcage. Great. Thank you. I'm gonna say it for the 18th time. I am not super good at point-and-click games. I'm not used to playing them. So the interface is a little bit unintuitive to me. A standard camping lantern. Your uses of it are hardly standard, you thinks. More like outstandard, i.e. great.
Tactical error. Consolidated all marbles here in Treehouse to prevent attic key from falling into wrong hands. Over. Additionally, forgot about doing that. Over. No cause for concern putting top agent on it. Over.
Wait, who? Did you get in touch with one of your friends, or... Oh god. You mean one of your pigeons, don't you?
Over and out.
Okay, click the pouch, click the burb. I am absolutely in love with Jude's little theme song.
Mm.
Oh no! Oh no! My burb! Oh. Oh no, Jude, I'm so sorry. Froicky! Beautiful, sweet, precious, dear, darling, and ultimately fragile Froicky. You were too good for this rotten, dark nightmare of a world. May the wings of chance and dream bear thee to thy rest on the white sandy shores of paradise. Froicky. Oh no. Well, great.
Sorry for hold up. Unbelievable tragic disaster. Over.
Did you lose something else?
Must soldier on, making second attempt now. Over.
Alright, are you sure you're...
Over. Over and out, Froicky.
Oh, my poor sweet precious burb. Okay. Well, shall we do this again? You take another pouch from the drawer and load it with another red marble and another green marble. Why do I have a feeling that we're going to end up doing this with every one of our birds? No, the music! Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh god. Are you alright?
Betrayal. Over. Abandonment. Over. The lowest, vilest cowardice. Over.
Well...
Can't even communicate true degree of outrage. Over. Likely to jeopardize mission if emotion not suppressed. Over. Incoming. Over and out. One more fucking time.
Your hands are definitely not shaking as you pluck 2 more marbles from their safe, cozy compartments in the drawer and drop them into the depths of the pouch's waiting, leathery maw. God. I don't know, this last pigeon looks like a champion. The music. Oh, Jude. Jude, I'm rooting for you, buddy. I'm rooting for you. Yeah! What a champion! Well done! My hero. Achievement unlocked. 3rd time's the charm.
Success! Jeezum Crow Byers, my boy! So brave, so true, so great. Over.
Are you actually just point blank losing your mind now? It would maybe be kind of a relief after years of build-up, but you could have picked a better night for it.
Mission accomplished. Byers, champion of champions, waiting for you in kitchen. Over.
Why?
Over. Oh, Byers has marbles required to acquire key. Over.
Alright, I guess that sort of makes sense.
New development, Byers being menaced. Please hurry. Over.
What? Oh, okay, I'm on it.
Hurry, please, Joey. He's all I have left. Over and out.
Okay, we will hurry. Hurrying, hurrying, hurrying to save our little brother's pet bird. Oh my god, this sounds a little, this song sounds a little bit like, Death by Glamour from Undertale. Which I know it's not fair to say that all of Toby Fox's songs sound the same. They don't, but it really sounds like it. Okay, we gotta fight this thing. Let's throw Pogs at it first.
Flip the flap out!
Flip skipped! Let's try tap dancing.
Pardon me, boy.
Can you give me a shine? Okay, let's hit him with the flashlight.
Thrill him with daylight.
Oh, something's shining. Why is it shining? Woo! Got magic spice mix. Throw that spice in that big old mouth.
Spice to meet you.
Yes!
Woo! We are the winners.
And we saved the bird. And now we have some spices.
Joey, thank you for tactically brilliant seasonings murder. Byers has payload. Repeat, Byers has payload. Over.
Thanks. Do you know how I might get him down? He seems pretty terrified.
Negative, Byers simply has unfortunate mercenary streak. Should respond to enticement. Over.
How do you bribe a pigeon?
Sounds like setup for riddle or perhaps joke. Over.
Bye, Jude.
Over and out.
Okay. How do you bribe a chicken? Or a pigeon? I did not mean to call him a fucking pigeon or chicken, but how do you bribe a chicken? Looks like all that fracas with the monster got him pretty shook up. You might have to find something here in the kitchen you can tempt him with. Okay, great. What can we tempt him with? How do you bribe a pigeon? Well, I mean, I would try the dog. I'm gonna try the dog treats, but yeah. Oddly enough, you aren't sure these are safe for birds. After the violent, strangled death of that monster, you're a little nervous about just feeding things to other things at random. Maybe there's something safer around here, like bread? Bread-like, at least? Thanks for the tip! I'm giving it a good look-see. I'm just looking for things to click on. Oh, that's the dog food, and we're out of dog food. I'm just clicking on everything. Oh yeah, let's check the pantry. Oh! A single saltine cracker! Oh my god, that's so good. All you can raid from this meager cabinet is the stalest, tiniest, worst cracker. And that stale, tiny, horrible cracker is what we will use. Achievement unlocked. Feathery doofus acquired. Success! This little fellow, Byers, you think? Yes, you're pretty sure this is Byers. Gobbles down the stale cracker as you tuck him into your pocket. He's got a little parcel around his neck, which you're fine with letting him hold on to until you actually figure out what you're supposed to do with it. Okay. Feathery doofus acquired. Marbles also acquired. Back to the trophy room to complete our puzzle. Alright, we gotta stick him in those lion's eyeballs. This is exactly the kind of thing you wish wasn't in your house. Why couldn't your paw just leave their regular eyes in, and also, more importantly, leave their head attached to their body? You'd like to put something in those sockets, but what? And also, wait, why do you want to do that so much? That's weird. Oh, it is time. You carefully remove the marble pouch from around his neck and, believe it or not, shove the marbles into the empty eye sockets. You discard the pouch. What an evening it's been. Okay. Let's take a look at that globe. Your pa's love of globes knows no bounds, but you don't recognize any of the continents on this one. You'd have a better idea of what you were looking at if you could read these scribbly labels. All you can make sense of is the X mark. Could it indicate treasure? Let's spin that globe! Woo! Exciting secrets! You did it! The attic key has been found. Let's take that sucker. You got what you assume to be the attic key. Achievement unlocked. Why is it even locked? I love it. Definitely one of my favorite things, like some of my favorite games. The achievements are all like these like meta commentaries. Oh gosh. I need to be saving. I keep forgetting that this doesn't have an autosave feature. Ah! Monsters! Oh boy. Wow. Oh no! It's a monster overload! Holy moly. Oh, thank you so much for the host. Miyoko, that's so sweet. Oh, Christ. Okay, we're gonna tap dance. We're gonna tap dance. Yikes! Well, you've been in tough spots before, right? Hey, wait! Oh, no! Oh gosh. Oh, I guess we gotta switch over to Jude now. Buddy, what are we gonna do? Joey took a brutal hit. She's down for the count. You gotta find some way to distract those monsters until she can get back on her feet. The flare gun, obviously. Yeah! Fire that sucker in there. There we go. There we go. How a flare gun distracts animals that don't have eyes is beyond me, but I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Anything you toss in there, you're never getting back. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I can't throw things in there. Looks like a flare? Did Jude distract the monsters? Oh, Jude, you hero! Okay. Putting on the Ritz! No vacancy at the Ritz. Okay. Let's try... Divertissement! Don't divertissement it! I love all of these things. Jesus. Excuse me. Whoa, okay. Nice! No excuses! Now would be a really great time for Jude to fire another flare. Oh, you don't need to tell me twice. Here we go. Switching over to Jude. Okay, so that's the equation. Jude flares, and then we flashlight, and then they go down. Oh, wait, I need to click on the thing first. There we go. Boom! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Alright. Flashlight time. Hey, jerk! Yeah! Delighted to see ya! Alright, one more time. One more time, get that flare going. Yeah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Jude! I mean, I guess that works. Nice, nice, nice. Distraction, distraction. Very good, very good. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of there. Achievement unlocked. Signature style and flare. Okay. Yo, we gotta get back to the attic. Okay, go, 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 go this way. To the attic, to the attic. Hello, Gray Stripe. Thank you for joining. What are you doing? Hurry, use the key. Oh, I love when the game calls me out for being a fucking idiot. Nice. Ah! Achievement unlocked. Now what in the hell is going on in here? Oh, no, you dropped the key. Okay. We're gonna save. Okay, we can't save just yet.
Joey, come in, please. Report status. Joey, hello, it's Jude. Joey, are you okay? Joey, please, over.
Yes, I'm safe. I'm in the attic. Just barely made it.
Phew, over.
Locked in, actually. I dropped the key.
Safer in attic than rest of house. Key can be retrieved later. Over.
I think you were right. The way they smashed through the living room door and the front door. If I'd stayed in my room, I'd be a goner.
Separated us with Vanguard. Destabilized power. Probed defenses. Finally attempted entry through multiple points of ingress. Basic siege tactics. Over.
You actually know this stuff? I didn't realize you actually knew this stuff. I kind of just thought you just liked pretending to be a spy or whatever.
We'll take as compliment. Over.
Anyway, thanks. So I'll just hole up here for now, I guess. Are you safe in the treehouse? Should you try calling your friends or something?
Didn't want to risk their involvement. Always a gamble engaging soldiers of fortune, but maybe time. Remain secure in location and ignore object under curtain. Over.
Well, obviously I'm not gonna ignore it.
Joey, please. Over.
What? It's a big mysterious thing under a beguiling, fluttery curtain. I have to at least peek at it. What is it, anyway?
Data insufficient to determine. Over.
Well, I'll let you know when I find out.
Joey, don't! Seriously, been over. You there? Oh, good. Order, it's a really bad. Over.
Jude, can you repeat that? Lots of static.
Joey, please. I can't ooze you to. Please do. Go need. Port for.
Did you say portal? Oh, well then. Well, turns out you live in a house that has a hand in a jar in it. You must now carry this knowledge with you forever. The world is in crisis! If only Captain Planet were here, then the monsters would eat him, and you could escape while they were distracted. Because that's what Captain Planet was always good for, right? It's the same thing, okay. Another victim of Jude's overzealous crowbarring, no doubt. Any chance he gets to go prying and jimmying, the kid just goes nutso. Jesus, Jude. You did a number on that stuff. What is it? Oh, it's the leg lamp! You put this in the attic yourself because it weirded you out that your pa had a lamp shaped like a woman's leg. Little did you know he'd soon graduate to lamps shaped like entire women. Oh, that hand is moving. That hand just moved. I saw it. You've left them hanging long enough. In fact, as you stare at the gross, desiccated hand in the jar, you begin to suspect that the time for you to break open this jar and slap an anonymous dead hand against your own alive hand has, tragically, passed. Except it's moving! What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna click on... Ooh, we're gonna click on that for sure. The handwriting is barely legible, and there's no return address, leaving with you no more information than you had before you looked at it. But let's pick it up! No, this really isn't that kind of mystery. The boring kind where you have to frequently refer to your rigorously maintained collection of shipping invoices in order to make any progress. You hate those. Oh, I actually kind of like those. Oh, that is a big old gun. Since he got his first best shotgun, this one fell out of favor and now primarily functions as a home to a thick layer of attic dust. Meanwhile, its favored brother is living out a shotgun's daydream in the hands of your pa. Well, let's lock that sucker and load him up! There is no chance you're going to pick up this gun, and you certainly aren't going to lock and load anytime soon. It just isn't going to happen. You're no fun, Joey. Oh, see, okay, now, okay, this hand is something I want to click on, with random things. So first we're gonna do the pogs. You've got more respect for the dead than that, even if the dead is just a gross hand in a jar that gives you the max Gblies. Let's give that hand a treat. You aren't really seeing, like, a mouth. The key feels important in your hand in a way it never did before. Or rather, in a way that it always sort of did, but never strongly enough for you to name the feeling. You know down in your bones that it matters. It's sort of the opposite about how you feel about this jar full of hand. Fair enough. Fair enough. Still got our little pigeon, buddy. Byers looks at you and at the hand, and he puts his little wing on your hand, as if to say, Joey, you do not have to try to use me on literally everything in your house. Nice try, Byers. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. I just want to click on everything with the key. So many heirlooms! Although your paw isn't actually dead. You assume. Alright, let's keep walking. Let's check out the creepy portal under that creepy curtain. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Disguising your identity and impairing your vision wouldn't really help matters much. You're pretty sure the monsters are going to eat anybody they meet. But I want to put it on. You're no fun. That is fucking terrifying. You haven't been up here in a while. Your paw sure does keep a lot of weird crap in here. Weirder than the other crap, that is. Or maybe not. Maybe all his stupid crap is basically the same. You know, it's certainly possible. So much shit to click on! What the fuck am I looking at? Ugh, more of his guns. These are antiques, and would probably fetch a tidy sum at the auction. But you think the only real perk to their antiquity is it probably means it's been ages since they were used to murder anything furry and precious. Oh, Joey. Sweet animal activist Joey. Alright, yeah, we're looking at this curtain. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you, Jude. Why does he love globes so much? Maybe they remind him of adventure, all the little abstract geological features, the jagged borders of exotic nations, the tiny bumps representing mountains. Unfortunately, whenever you look at globes in school or wherever, they just remind you of him. Welp. Here we go, kids. Oh, wait. Super want to do this. Jeez, you can barely hold onto the key. It's like it's pulling you forward, closer to whatever's on the other side of this drape. Ooh, 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 ooh! Oh no. The pigeon slips under the drape. After a moment, you hear the terrifying sound of pigeon snores. You reach under and retrieve him. Oh, Byers. Okay. You can't really avoid noticing the drape rustling around, although you really wish you could. Better see what's under there now, though, before it gets the drop on you. Can I click on that clock? Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a fucking cherub door, alright. Holy hell. Well, I think we all know what we need to do here. You have no idea what this is. You don't know where it came from, or how long it's been here. Did Jude know about this? Is that why he really sent you to the attic? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did your pa know? It looks kind of different from the stuff he usually dumps off here. Feels different, in your mind at least. Wait, what? You're having trouble thinking clearly. Trouble keeping your train of thought. How long have you been standing here? Whew. Ooh, time shenanigans. you don't know how to operate this thing, except, of course, to put a key in it and turn it. That seems like the obvious thing, doesn't it? Like, the most obvious and necessary thing you've ever known, and were always going to do, and have always known, and do it, do it, do it now. 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 The key. Do it. Do it. Open the door. Okie dokie. Here we go, key. Yes, definitely. Yes. Jeez, wow, yes. You, okay. Yeah, you want to do that. Just, yeah, the keyhole. Do it. Do it. You feel like you have to. I'm doing that. Wait a minute. Can you move aside, please? There we go. I had to click on the keyhole. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. What? Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Holy shit! This is it, we're on Alternia! Holy hell! It's some kind of weird electric bug. It seems to be trying to communicate. Maybe you should pick it up for a closer look. Yeah, we're gonna pick that the hell up! You pick up the flashing board. Words blink on the screen in an unfamiliar alphabet. For some reason, you can understand it anyway. Oh, yes! Yes, I am so fucking pleased that there is a chat function. Oh, man. Oh, my god. Hello? Is someone there? Is this a chat room? If a moderator is pleasant, I require some assistance, please. Oh my god, there's so... This is just like getting into fucking... Oh my god, this is just like getting into Act 5 or Act 6, whichever one the trolls show up in, like... All of a sudden there's all these symbols and colors and chats and... Holy fuck. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, I know... Alright, I know nothing about these characters, so I don't know about voices, so I'm just gonna run with it, and I'll switch them out if they seem like they don't fit after I meet them. Tetrarch! There was a huge explosion! Were you harmed? Thanks for asking, although I didn't see any explosion. Well, maybe I did? Sorta? The roof of your hive is totally jacked. If you say so. Wait, you can see my roof? Who are you? What do you mean, my hive? Oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry, I forgot the code again. I'm really trying, I swear. It's just because I was so worried about you, I wasn't thinking, and it'll never happen again, I promise. What's going on? Nothing. All that matters is that you're okay. You are okay, right? Oh, I get to respond. Where am I? Oh, so that's Joey. I see. I think that's Joey responding. Okay, my bad. Where am I? Okay, yeah, I know this one for sure. You're in your basement, right? I mean, you're not there. You're somewhere else. Oops, did I say the wrong thing? Where do you want me to tell you you are? Who are you? I'm Zephyros. Oh no, that wasn't a test. That was a test, wasn't it? Okay, I know I just said it would never happen again, and I mean that starting from now. No exceptions to the code. I am absolutely not Zephyros. Right. The little smiley face. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? It never hurts to be sorry. So, Zephyros, I'm getting that I'm in a basement somewhere, but you think we shouldn't say that? Yeah, that's exactly right. I got it right. Didn't I? If you say so. I don't suppose you know what the deal is with this huge machine with the snakes on it. It's sort of like the one in my attic. Except the one in my attic wasn't so space age and it didn't have a weird force field bubble. Attic? You know, down the hall, up the stairs, the highest room in the house. Oh, duh. More code. Sorry. Yeah, the secret weapon. I'm sorry about that, Tetrarchdamic. Secret weapon? Tetrarchdamic? Sorry, I know I keep messing up. I'm doing my best. What is Tetrarchdamic? Your name? I mean, not your name. My name isn't Tetrarchdamic. Of course not. Never know who might be reading. Oh, geez, what was your code name again? My name is Joey. Right, I knew that. This was all my fault. I'm sorry. I had no idea things would go so wrong. Wait, what? I was going to ask you first, but then I thought maybe it was a quiz, and that if I had to stop to ask you, I would fail it, so I just put the battery in the weapon like you said. What? What are you talking about? I thought you left that weird paper out on the crate as instructions. Weird paper? Not weird! Great! The plan is great, Joey. The heiress will never expect it. I mean, I'm still not sure I get what it is exactly, but still. Just proud to be entrusted with such an important duty. Hey, let me get back to you. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Just like the original. You pick up a hand-drawn, scribbled-on diagram of the portal, showing how the pieces fit together. Okay, great. So we've got so many things now. Oh, except for the key, right? Okay. Hey, I found the paper you were talking about. So what do I do with it? Well, okay. Give me a minute. I know this. I'm really sorry. I didn't think you'd be quizzing me right after what happened. I swear I'll prepare better next time. It's okay. Wow, really? Yes, really. It's not a quiz. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh, jeez. Is it a test? No! I seriously have no idea what's going on here. I've never seen this thing before. What is it telling me? I'm doing my best, but I don't know what you want me to do. Please tell me what you want me to say. So this paper seems like some kind of schematic for the portal I just came through. It looks kind of familiar. Not just the portal, but the paper itself. I don't know how that would be possible, though. Anyway, is that right? This is a diagram for the snake machine. Well, if I remember right, that thing is a guide to the weapon. The weapon? You mean the snake portal? Oops, the code. Okay, yes, the portal. Can I unlock the snake machine with this? Is that what I should do?
Unlock the snake machine? Oh, the servant security program for your hive's power hexagrid. Yes, if that's what you want, Tetrarch. You can always do whatever you want.
Wow. Well, that thing you said, will that help me get out of here?
Exactly. Just put all X fingers on the back of your tablet until the control panel uplink executes.
X? 10.
Oh no. I'm in trouble. I did exactly what I'm not supposed to do. This was a test and I blew it, of course you remember, and I definitely shouldn't have said any of that. I'm so sorry. It's hard to keep up with all these espionage rules sometimes.
Okay, I'll just go check that out.
I'm so sorry, Tetrarch.
I'm just gonna leave you to whatever it is that you do. Oh, poor Zephyros. If you hid inside this crate, you think you'd be nervous that it was somehow going to suddenly close up around you and you'd be left screaming in the dark in a slimy box somewhere impossibly far from your home. So you don't think you'll be hiding in the crate just now. Yeah, maybe let's not climb in the crate. Let's, maybe not do that. Look, it's a futuristic forklift. It's probably what moved that giant crate here. Fair enough. What else can we look at? There we go. You place all 10 of your fingers on the back of the tablet and approach the console. Hey, some kind of password entry program appears on the screen. Oh, good Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a game of Snake. Oh my god. This is awesome. I love Snake. Nice. Nice.
Yeah!
Achievement unlocked. Serpent. Okay. Oh, and that. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're beautiful. I love you. Oh, Joey. Sweet Joey. Okay, well there is some shit going on in here. I see the little thingy going on over here and I just want to take a little bit of time to explore. That's a lot of boxes, crates, miscellaneous containers, etc. Pretty mundane stuff in your humble opinion. Not your first box stack rodeo. Okay. Alright, I guess we need to talk to our good friend Zephyros. Hey! Hey, Xerox, are you there?
I don't know how I feel about the codename Xerox. It's pretty close to Zephyros, don't you think? I mean, imagine I called you Damn It. Not that I would ever do that. Sorry.
Okay, I don't really know what to say to any of that.
Sorry!
It's fine, stop apologizing. It's actually really annoying when you do that all the time, FYI. I wanted to ask you about the security console. I played the game on it, but all that happened was a forklift drove straight into the force field and exploded.
Whoa, your forklift exploded?
Yeah, it's mine though. It's not mine though. Is it yours? Sorry, I'm sorry I wrecked it.
No, of course not. Or, I mean, do you want me to take it? Because it's broken? I wouldn't mind. I mean, whatever. Up to you.
Alright. And then a weird monster menaced me into this other room, and there's only one door? This is kind of a bad situation.
Weird monster?
Yeah, that, deer cat thing.
Deer cat thing? Are you having a fight with your Lucis? Not that it's any of my business.
Oh, haha. Okay, well, we know what a Lucis is, but we're gonna ask this question anyway. Lucis? Is that what you call that thing? I barely got away with my life.
Wait a minute. Are you actually not Tetrarch Damick?
No, I'm Joey. Joey Claire. I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of big computers and boxes, and I don't know where I am or who you are, but you kept acting like you knew what was going on.
Well, what are you doing with the Tetrarch's tablet?
Do you mean this Trapper Keeper laptop? I found it on the floor.
Oh no. Is Tetrarch Damick there? Maybe I could talk to him instead? Please. Please give the tablet to Tetrarch Damick, please.
I don't know who Tetrarch Damick is. I don't know who you are.
Could you look for him, please?
Okay, yeah, I'll just root around in this room that's filled with guns.
Okay, thanks.
Jesus. Well, we just looked around at all those boxes and stuff. I guess we'll look at this giant screen. This seems to be a map, but you don't recognize the shapes or any of the land masses depicted on it. Or, well, actually, now that you think about it, they maybe do look kind of familiar, but you're not sure where you would have seen them before. On your papa's globe, perhaps. You don't really know what this is all about. You would kind of like to never find out, please. There's our good friend Zephyros again.
Did you find him?
No!
Oh no. I don't know what to do. What should I do?
Oh my god! Why on earth are you asking me?
What's Earth?
What? Oh. My god. Jude, is that you? Is this another one of your stupid practical jokes? This isn't funny. No, I'm Zephyros. Okay, Zephyros, tell me what is going on.
I don't really know. Actually, I'm kind of upset because you're yelling, and that makes it harder to think. I know I'm not very smart or good at anything, but I really am trying my best. I'm sorry.
I can't believe this. I'm the one who just got shot through space into an alien nightmare horror house, and you expect me to make you feel better? Look, we all have self-esteem issues, but there's a time and a place for pathetic groveling, and it is not while I'm trying to not be devoured by alien monsters.
Wait. You're an alien?
I'm 2 seconds away from throwing this disgusting joke machine into any one of several of the massive piles of armed and dangerous garbage around me.
Wait! No, don't! This is so exciting. I've never met an alien before. I'm, like, seriously losing it. Most trolls never meet aliens until they go off-planet to conquer them.
What?
Oh, okay, but, like, you could be messing with me. Are you messing with me? The Tetrarch says I have to stop being so trusting. Oh, I know! Say something only an alien would say.
I'm from a planet named Earth. I'm a nightmare squid god. Well, yes, there are in fact nightmare squid gods in this universe, so I'm gonna tap dance your sad little nerd body into the ground. I do really want to be nice to him, but I also think this is a funny thing to say, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tap dance your sad little nerd body into the ground if you don't cut out this stupid baby nonsense right now.
That's, did you understand what I was asking? That was sort of a normal thing to say.
No, it wasn't! That was not a nice thing to say at all. Ugh, sorry. This is all a little nuts, and the deer cat maybe got me a little rattled.
So you're not an alien?
No, I am? I mean, if this seriously isn't Earth, which, between the snake machines and the deer cat and the sci-fi technology, I'm willing to believe. Plus, there were some other monsters earlier, so I'm having that kind of day. Monsters? Yeah, I managed to get past them, barely.
Whoa, you're so cool. You're like on a real adventure. Wait, what color is your blood?
What kind of question is that?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to be sure I knew before I made a mess of things.
Okay. It's red?
Really? Me too! Awesome! We could even be friends! This is so cool! Hey, maybe I could even help you.
How?
The Tetrarch's Lucis knows me. Hell, he'll calm down if I can get over there.
By Lucis, you mean the deer cat monster?
Yes.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah! Except, I don't know. I'm still worried this might all be a big test.
A test? I don't follow, sorry. Boy, it is getting kind of frustrating having to say that over and over.
The Tetrarch is always testing me. If this is the final exam of secrecy stuff and I blow it, he's gonna be really disappointed. Oh, I know. If you can prove you're an alien, I'll come over and help you out.
You want me to say more alien things?
No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those if those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you.
I don't have any photos with me. And anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped in here by that monster.
Aren't you using Tetrarch's tablet? Take the pics with that and zim it over.
Pics? Zim it? Oh, okay.
Pictures. Transmit.
Okay, that's kind of a weird ask, Xerox. But I'll give it a shot. Here goes.
Take a selfie, Joey. Let the rumpus commence. Oh, I get to play as Zephyros now. Oh, look, he's such a sweet little boy.
Your name is Zephyros. I missed the last name, sorry. You are having a difficult evening, just one of many, in a predictably difficult life because you are rust blood trash. You just witnessed beams of red and green energy erupt from the hive of your best friend, Tetrarch Damek, right before a squadron of Imperial drones snatched up half your neighbors, so it's safe to say your revolutionary efforts are not going great. Oh, and it seems you've received a package. You feel like you should check on that delivery before you go back in. Oh, the box is here. Sorry, my bad. Also, yes, sorry, I keep forgetting to click on things with other objects. Again, disclaimer, I don't usually do point and click games, so I'm a little out of my element. But I will remember to do that. You open up the package. Inside is the Flarp manual. This edition of Flarp is focused on spy games, intrigue, and rebellion. Tetrarch Damek modeled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after this system. Oh, Flarping. I do miss the Flarps. God, this music is so good. Oh my god. Okay, time to click on everything. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware. Everything an involuntarily aspiring butler needs. You've already tidied your butler training materials. Even the ones you used to tidy the other ones. Oh, even the ones you used to tidy the other ones. Oh, that's so sweet. Wow, good golly. You are polishing spoons and breaking wine glasses, apparently. You use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these spoons who's boss. I'm proud of you, buddy. Alright, we're gonna close this so we can see the whole room. Oh, I actually really kind of want that light fixture. You play pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, pusher is the most dangerous position, and no one really cares if Rustbloods get killed. Yeesh! That's Alternia for ya. You're reminded of the week Tetrarch Damick made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first, and maybe he could have told you it was a training exercise beforehand instead of just saying sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise, but it really toughened you up. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. Interesting. Really interesting. Your WereGrid study scroll. To be honest, only Indigos really care about what fort goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyway. You've pretty much got this memorized already. It's like fork, fork, mega fork, micro fork, knife fork, fool's fork. That about covers it. What happens if you click sleep? This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. They are conducive to dying, though. Oh, Alternia, never change. Arena stickball has always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out on the velvet, your brawler defending you against the opposing prowlers and zappers and... You guess thinking about it too much makes you a little sad now. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep, and looking at the snow globe always makes you nervous. But you know it's not a real one. You know it's not a real one, but still. The giant cue ball is making me real nervous, considering. Oh hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play pusher. It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outglut Grub League. Wow, Outglut Grub League. Say that 5 times fucking fast. You're trying out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League soon. You're a little rusty. Ha, get it? Rusty because I'm a rust blood? Haha, so funny. If you blow it, you could get cold. Between band practice with Tetrarch Damick, Revolution lectures from Tetrarch Damick, and buttling practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Damick. You really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit, from when the Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. What if I click this with that? All your outfits grant various stat bonuses and flarp, of course, but they also come with heavy stat penalties, usually, always in your case, outweighing the bonuses. Oh, I love that the little eye becomes yellow because you're working with trolls. That's so good. You'll never forget the season your arena stickball team took 3rd place in the Outglut Grub League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. That is making me so damn nervous. Every lowblood who ever picked up a mic dreams of competing on Slam or Get Cold. The winner leaves their unhappy life behind for fame, fortune, and the love of millions. The losers leave their unhappy lives behind for relatively certain death. Jesus. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tune mic is plugged into it. Oh my god, your auto-tune mic. Oh my god, yes, please. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much all computing needs. Perfect device for a kid on the go, except you spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right here in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are now. You should really grab it. Besides, your mic is plugged into it, and you're sure not leaving that behind. Oh, Zephyros. You gather both tablet and mic with one practice motion. They're attached, so the motion probably didn't require as much practice as you might think. You then proceed to have this conversation again, from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but it'd be a little dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. Do you want me to say more alien things?
No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you.
Blah, blah, blah. We did all of this. Oh my god. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help.
Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door.
He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we gotta get you out of there. The heiress hates aliens.
The what?
The heiress. Well, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already.
I'm not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. What's a brother? What's a babysitter? What's a doctor? What's What's a brother?
What's a brother?
Wow, you are so lucky.
I really don't know.
Okay, I'm definitely concerned.
Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Damick be concerned about me before.
Oh, geez.
I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now.
Sure. But I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at this moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else.
Right. Yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, okay, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this.
Like what?
Tetrarch Damick says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean.
Okay. Looks like we are heading out to help Joey. Let's see. I do want to see what happens if I touch things with the microphone. You haven't had as much time to practice since Damick got you. You haven't as much time to practice since Damick got you to join the Grubbles, or since he got you to join this rebellion. But hey, it's important to support your friends' interests. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, this is really interesting. So this whole area right here, the setup of this whole space, looks so much like the setting in I'm not remembering the names of anything right now, but the comic that Shelby Cragg and Amber Cragg started writing after Homestuck ended. This looks like the setting of that comic. Look. Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dumped them at the end of the hallway. Fair enough. Oh, sweet babies. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with more trees, and maybe then he'd be less asleep, always? Like most things in your life, though, you really didn't have much say in the matter. Oh, your Lucis is a sloth. Tetrarch Damick had you act out scenes from some of your favorite action movies, which just so happened to be his favorite action movies, too. You're lucky to have a Moirail who really pushes you. Wow, that's a word I haven't heard in a very long time. This is from the 12th Perigese Eve, when Damek made you the autotune mic, gave you the autotune mic he made. This was his way of letting you know he'd started a band and that you were the singer, and also that your voice could use a little help. You still can't believe they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the Clover. What a lucky break. Yeah, the Clover. So Clover was, right? Clover was the name of one of the guys from the Felt who was associated with that billiard ball. These words are just absolutely, I'm sure, flying past so many people's heads right now. It's just your faithful old scour tray, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resifluid and floor filth coalesce to make a repugnant gray sludge. So many photos. This was a great night. Damek insisted you have half the flavor disc. Your Lucis took this picture, a delightful trick he has never repeated. Aww, they look so sweet. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Damek told you to take. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Cubat. The first Cubat you ever had, actually. In contrast to Tetrarch Damek's percussive machismo, your stage persona is more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your pseudo-revolutionary rhymes. Which is not far off the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. Well, that is what happens. The Tetrarch plays lead drums when you guys perform. You didn't know that lead drums were a thing until Damek told you he was playing them, and that you were in a band with him. Those wacky, wild, troll social dynamics. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at that even glisten of mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You could almost take pride in it. Oh, I want to go look at those pictures.
Look at everything.
Ah, ha, he was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit, mostly. Come to think of it, though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves you gnawed on as a wiggler have something to do with that? Oh, your Lucis cares so much about you. When you were just a little wiggler, curling up with your Lucis made you feel safe when the world seemed scary, which was often. Come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on this tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least it looks like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future, running from the murderous tyrant that rules your entire universe. Let's see what happens if I use the microphone on stuff. Even if this auto-tune mic were waterproof, you doubt there's any undiscovered talent lurking in the depths of your nasty bucket. Ooh. Bucket. You think you should find something to protect yourself with before descending into the violent unknown of your own hive. Preferably a weapon you know well. Okay. The door to your Lucis shed, where your Lucis sleeps, in theory. In practice, though, he sleeps wherever the hell he wants. Sometimes in a branch, sometimes in less convenient places. Let's go in that door. Game room! This is fun. You've taken some pretty good thumps to the nug bone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so they're prime targets for the opposing defense. That helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for its sentimental value, which is still pretty low. Look, it's a little Funko! Your Zoltan Matsos Bobble Nug figurine is the jewel of your collection. Aww.
It's a little Funko Pop.
Okay, foosball. Nothing like a little recessed tabletop arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around right now. Maybe later. Shall we? Nah, Recess Tabletop Arena Stickball isn't very fun by herself. It's not very much like Arena Stickball either. Alright, so let's see. Look. It's your sports vault! Just a huge, heavy vault themed with sports. Arena Stickball specifically, and obviously. It's the only place in the hive you can store food for your Lucis. He's so strong he could easily break into any other hiding place. It has a special telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is pretty hard to remember. Music in here is so jaunty. You spit fire at the little figurines. You're pretty sure one of them melted a little. Wow. Sick. Insane. Oh, he is just the cutest. There is my weapon. It's your Q-Bat, your most prized piece of Arena Stickball equipment. Better bring this with you. Oh yeah, we are equipping the hell out of that thing. You try to pull the Q-Bat free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops! You'll need to find something to help you pry it loose. Look. Your splay sack. A chair bag filled with soap or slime. Proximity to the slime helps you relax without actually making you fall asleep, like your Recupera-kun does. Some trolls actually eat soap or slime, which helps them be really stupid. Or stops them from being horrible, murderous clown monsters. Sometimes when you're tired, you just kind of chill out here in your splay sack for a few hours instead of going to sleep in your Recupera-kun. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you've made and how much of a choice you ever really had about a lot of things. You try not to dwell on stuff like that, though. Paused right at the height of exciting sport. The crest of the Alternian Pro Arena Stickball League with all 15 balls. In a real game of Arena Stickball, these are all different sizes and each has its own distinct powers. Yes, very reflective of the felt. Zoltan Matzos was the greatest pusher the snow globes ever had. No prowler could catch him, no zapper could blast him, and no matter what Lucis the Wrangler set on him, Matzos would shake him off. That all ended the night the heiress of that era attended the game and the opposing controller made Matzos thrust his bone nook at her. She had him culled right there on the velvet. This wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago, before you were hatched. We're gonna open that sucker. You can't open the sports vault with your hands. Try thinking before you act. Oh, okay. You drop some rebellious, anti-establishment rhymes about vaults, and your Lucis, and some other half-formed concepts about the caste system. It's pretty solid, but the vault is having none of it. Ah. Okay. Picking this lock is way above your challenge rating. You should probably put your mind to figuring out another way to open it. Okie dokie. I hit chill before, right? Yeah. Huh. Oh, it's just the vault again. Okay. The Thrash Thrust Snow Globes are the best team to ever play the sport of lords, and that is simply all there is to say on the matter. Playing for them is your dream. It was, you guess. Alright, so clearly I have to telekinesis my way into this vault. But I don't know how. Okay. Oh, I'm getting hints. I didn't realize I already had something in there. Okay, because the other characters you had to, like, gather something in order to use their weapon of choice, but he's already got one. Okay. I thought I had to find something in order to do that. Okay, here we go. Yikes. Well, that didn't go so well. Oof, that's a rough one. It can be hard to remember the path when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. It helps if you have some kind of guide on hand. You've got just the thing, but you don't think it's in this room. Okay, thank you, game, for being helpful. There we go. I guess we'll probably have to head back in here. And I'm guessing... I don't know, I think it's not this, right? There's gotta be a book in here, right? Oh my god, is that their fucking band photo? They look badass as hell. It's sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressed in your butler uniforms, though. Damek says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppressor into the fatigues of the revolutionary through your rhymes, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. 45 minutes! Good gravy! Okay. Try metal bending spoon. Oh, okay. Yes. You don't use your hands to bend spoons. You use the power of the imagination. By which you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Okay. Let's try to do it again. Nope. No. Okay, wait. No, that's just about the fucking forks and shit again. Okay, wait. I'm gonna save. Oh, I love that. I love that the game UI changes depending on which character you're with. That is so smart. It wouldn't be the FLARP manual, would it? It is absolutely permitted for you to use your real-life telekinesis in a FLARP session. Of course, yours is so pitifully weak, it's not like it was going to be an unfair advantage any way you sliced it. Oh, okay, I thought maybe I could... Okay. I thought maybe I could do that. Since it said a guide. Oh, but it did say it wasn't in that room, so... Okay, that's not gonna let me in there. And it's still not gonna let me down here because I need to get the bat first. Huh. This is rather puzzling. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Gander. Take a gander. With all those drones out there? No way. I'm also, like, a little bit concerned that the, like... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. By defeating this pile of silver spoons, you've gained... Let's see. Nope, you've actually lost a bunch of experience points since the spoons are less valuable now than they were before. Whoops. Okay, I thought maybe if I used the guide on certain things, like the FLARP guide on certain things, it would... become like a it would become a telekinesis guide. Huh. So we are specifically looking for a book. Because that's what the game did say. Sorry I'm not reading these dialogue boxes. I'm just trying to make my way through to find what I need. And none of those are lighting up as stuff that I can click on.
I just want to see what happens if I click on that. Joey Alien. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Oh, so I need to get the bat before I can get the open the vault. I'm just trying things. Wow, that literally won't let me even do that. No doubt about it, packing one of those bad boys would increase your blunt force offensive rating by a whole 15 points. Yes. I was just in the room with the spoon. No, I don't want to look at the pictures anymore. I already looked at them. They're cute. I like them. Oh, yes. Thank you again. See, point and clicks. Not my thing. Yes, that's right. Practice makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers, and you bend a tiny little silver spoon without even using your little grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along, just in case you run into any bent soup. Okay. So then spoon to get bat, right? And then we can do other shit. No, don't look at the door. Just go into your rumpus room. Do love the amount of times the word rumpus is utilized. You wedge the bent spoon in between the hilt and the wall, and... Hiya! Yes, you got the Q-Bats. This thing packs a wallop, especially when the tip is chalked and it's carried by you. Hey! Achievement unlocked. That's your cue. Excellent. Okay. So I'm just gonna go, since you need the Q-Bat to just keep going forward, I'm just gonna keep going forward then. Ah, I'm guessing mayhaps the book that I needed was mayhaps in this room. Okay, great! We are making progress. I'm gonna keep this menu open so that I remember everything that I can do with it. Okay. Oh, is that the heiress? Your Imperial Edict mandated portrait of the heiress. She rules your planet with a perfectly manicured golden fist. You know it's perfectly manicured because she recently issued an Imperial memorandum about her new nail art. The drones outside are doing her dirty work. She'll have a shiny top coat of blood after tonight. All of it common-hued, you're sure. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't picked up, trolls have a blood-based caste system where the color of your blood determines where you are in the social status, and certain roles are depicted, certain jobs, and also obviously your ability to live a long and prosperous life is also determined by your place in the blood caste system. You subscribe to a wide variety of hip periodicals. Arena Stickball Illustrated, Grubs Diurnally. Those are actually the only titles you know. The rest always incorporate the magazine's name on the cover into some sick graphic design to the point that you can't actually tell what the name is. This one with the graffiti of a muscle beast throwing up is usually about movies, though. A muscle beast. Oh, I miss Equius. I miss all the old trolls. As a Rustblood, you're not permitted to have luxurious circular discs, only the standard hexagons. Even determines what shape your DVDs come in. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just changing the channel. Batterwitch. Smelturnian weather.
Oh, a fuchsia blood, just having a chat with a portrait of herself. I miss all my old babies. These lounge planks aren't full of soap or slime or anything like that. They're just comfortable, horizontal surfaces, suited to either the sitting or lying prone positions. Well, not everything can be fancy and slimy. Look. What's this door? If you went out this way, you'd be easy prey for a drone before you could ever make it to Tetrarch Damix. You mean to save Joey? That's what you meant.
Right, of course. To save your alien friend.
I should save every time I get into a new room. Let's just save over that. Yeah, that's fine. Look at that! It's nearly escape from your impending death o'clock! You'd better not be late! A playbook for the Burgundy Blood pusher position in Arena Stickball. You still have dreams of being a star pusher, and studying these killer plays was going to help take you to the top. But your play on the field never quite lived up to the athletic promise of your fantasies. Also, the closer your rites of maturation get, the more the sobering reality sinks in that you'll never get to play professionally. Life of butlering, here you come. You guess. So sad, I'm sorry, buddy. You picked up the Pusher Playbook. Now, if a situation arises where you need to remember a particular play, you'll be well equipped to do so. You resolve to keep an eye out for such a contrivance. Oh, golly gee, I wonder what that moment might be. Alright, let's look at the rest of this room. I want a refrigerator that's shaped like that. Grub juice hydration cylinders. Inside these cylindrical containers is grub juice, which can be used for hydration and restoring reserves of psychic power. Yeah, I'm taking one of those. You get the grub juice hydration cylinders. Nice! Now if you need a quick restorative for your psychic stamina, you'll just have that in your hand, instead of not having it, like some kind of chump. I automatically just said the word mana, thinking about, like, RPGs. Eating an unranged Cluckbeast ova is a great way to fill your acid tubes with horrifying parasites who probably wouldn't get along with your benevolent parasites or your benign parasites. See, they have just such a glorious way of making just the simplest things sound so bizarre. Sometimes, when you're feeling especially rebellious, you wish all the good toppings weren't reserved for high bloods. Left over from Tetrarch Damix's early Wriggling Day party, he doesn't turn 7 sweeps old for a couple wipes, but you wanted to celebrate him before his rites of maturation. Ugh, these are still in here? Bile slaw really doesn't keep well. Ah, delicious grub sauce. Hand-sauced from, you're not sure, actually. You don't ask about grub sauce. That's not what you do with grub sauce. Considering that it's called grub sauce, and child trolls are also called grubs, I'm gonna say we don't ask about grub sauce. Always useful in case you need to whip up a souffle. You're bad at that, but it's a mandatory part of your future job, so... guess you better get better at the souffleing, my boy. Alright, what else are we doing in here? What? That is disgusting. All the best chefs cook on a very high heat. You're not one of the best chefs, which is just as well, since your crisp range kind of sucks. Besides, how will you know what to cook if Damek doesn't tell you what he wants? Oh, dang it. Your Lucis is sleeping somewhere totally inconvenient again. Come on, wake up. Zeus. Oh, do I actually get to name my Lucis? Oh. That's so lovely. Gosh, what am I gonna name him? This is the only name coming up in my head, so that's our Lucis's name now, because that's all I can think of. Look, Bart is in the way again. For a change, just keeping things interesting, you guess. You ask Bart to move. At first, you're friendly and casual, as if you expect him to move easily. Then you try being polite, but a little distant. Your tone becomes annoyed, then firm, followed by stern, finally shifting to angered. Nothing works. You just can't reach him lately. The only thing Bart seems to care about is his sloth treats. Oh, golly, I wonder if I need to get some sloth treats to get Bart to move. Okay, that's why I have to go back to the vault, because the vault is where the sloth food lives. And I picked up that book, right? Yeah, okay. Ascend. Seer, ascend. Open. Here we go. What a sweet, silly boy. Now you can get the sloth treats. What a trial that was. Lucky he has such a slow metabolism. Let's get those sloth treats. You grab the sloth treats. You know just what to do with these. Oh yeah. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Oh, let's go. I really am so much in love with all the music in this house. Alrighty, little slothy buddy. My little sloth dad. You got just the thing to get him moving. Here you go, Bart. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at his sweet face. Oh, what a precious dad. Goodbye, Bart. I love you. Oh, well, that's an interesting thing. Looks like it might be some kind of software box. Oh! Scratchware. Oh, go, no! Oh, no, 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 no! I hate this. I don't like this. I don't want this. Do not want. Scratchware received. All future messages to and from this device are protected from third-party surveillance. As a special, one-time offer, all past messages are protected as well. Do you agree that you are already subject to the terms of service? I am vaguely unsettled by all of this. I'm vaguely unsettled by all of this. Oh god. Oh god. No! Sloth Dad! No! Bart! Oh no! Oh my god, no! What? What? What the fuck just happened? What the hell? Hello? Hey, Joey. It's Joey, right? Yeah, that's right. And you're Xerox. Actually, no, I'm Zephyros. Oh. Oops. Are you okay? What's going on? I thought we weren't supposed to talk. Yeah, something weird happened, though. I think it's safe now. What do you mean? Real quick, do you have a green and white symbol on your chat window now? Oh, hey, yeah, that wasn't there before.
Okay, I think we're safe then. To chat, anyway.
Okay, good. Still don't quite get what the danger is, but I guess I'm gonna need to trust you if I have any hope of getting out of here.
Well, some bad news on that front. A missile hit my hive, and I'm buried under the debris in my lawn ring.
Missile? Buried? Lawn ring? Yeah, let's just... Lawn ring?
Yeah, like the grass that grows around my hive.
Oh, and your hive... Okay, and your hive is your house, right? Which would make your lawn ring your yard.
Yeah, my hive is the place I live. Or I did? Oof. It's right across the street from Damek's hive, which is where you are. I thought I'd be over there by now, but my limbs are too buried under rocks to move. Sorry.
You need help way more than I do right now.
I don't want to be a bother, but I was about to say something to those effect. Or I mean, I was gonna say I'm sorry I can't help you anymore, and we're both stuck waiting to find out if the flames or the drones will reach us first.
Nuts to that! I'm gonna save you.
Aren't you stuck?
Aren't you stuck in somebody's home? I was, but that missile knocked some boxes over that I don't think I could have moved on my own, so in a weird way, it kind of helped.
Boxes?
Yeah, they were blocking a vent shaft. I'm gonna climb up there and see where it leads.
Wow, you're kind of like a real-life action hero. Wow.
Oh, shucks. I want to help you the way you were gonna help me. And you were putting yourself at a lot more risk than I realized.
I repeat.
I've been meaning to ask, what the heck does that mean?
Oh, you can use letters and numbers to make a little face. Tetrarch Damek told me he likes it when I smile.
We have those where I'm from, but I don't know what the X means.
Oh, those are my horns.
Your horns?
Yeah?
Like the guy on this screensaver?
I think so? That's probably not me, though.
But those are real.
Do you not have horns? I thought they were out of frame.
No, I don't have horns, jeez. What a question.
That's so weird! And cool! You really are an alien! I never thought I'd meet one.
Well, today's your lucky day. Or, I mean, it really seems to not be that, but you understand what I'm going for here.
I think so, yeah.
I'll be there as quick as I can, so apply pressure to the wounds and try not to move too much.
It's okay. The weight of the rubble crushing my body is pressing down on my wounds and preventing me from moving at all.
Man, Xerox, buddy, we've really got to work on your concept of what's okay. No, Xerox. Okay, what the hell is this thing? You do, yeah, okay, we already did that. Gonna click on that burb. You don't want to show that thing to buyers. You'd rather not deal with his fluttery terror poops right now. Okay, I think we'll go for just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. But we'll get out of here and see if we can make it to Zephyros. Okay. A vent shaft was revealed when that missile strike knocked over some boxes. You could probably fit inside if you had to. Oh, and we do have to. Wow. Is this how Byers sees the world? From high overhead, his powerful brain calculates... You couldn't keep that up any longer. Oh, Byers, you're so stupid. And I love you. Oh, there was a little eyeball. Oh! We don't really know what any of this stuff is, but it all makes you extremely uncomfortable. Like the tablet, you seem to be able to read the text, but you'd kind of rather not. Well, that's obviously a map, right? I don't know
what the fucking rest of this stuff is. That's obviously the heiress. Okay. Just some counter-revolutionary plans. You know, it's like, it's no big deal. It's whatever. She's trying to click on stuff with the burb. Fires. You silly little angel. You can't run on alien power. Oh, he is a silly little angel, isn't he? Aw, that startled the bejesus out of him. What if we give him ballet shoes? Byers gives you a little wink, as if to say, one day, sure, when you're ready. Wow, talk about fresh. If you run down the battery, you have no idea where you'd get more. Better save it for when you really need it. Okay, fair enough. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hey, I made it through the vent shaft.
Wow! That's pretty exceptional!
Well, gosh, thank you. It was a little creepy, and in retrospect, fairly dangerous. Or shall I say, it was more dangerous than I expected.
Well, I would rather you didn't, honestly.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay, but typing quirks are sort of... I've noticed you don't really have one, but, they're kind of a thing that's exclusive to you, you know? Or, I mean, it's okay if they're used occasionally by someone you're close to. No offense, but I don't know you that well yet.
Oh, I see. Well, I am sorry. I will know better from now on. Oh, a cultural exchange. So sweet.
No, I'm probably being weird about it. I'm sorry. You had no way of knowing.
Zephyros, it's okay to tell people when they do something that bothers you. Better to express how you feel than sit on it forever while the other person has no idea. What kind of foundation for a friendship would that be?
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, how much rubble are you covered in exactly? I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get you out of there.
Oh, that won't be too hard if you can find my hover pad. It's around there somewhere. I use it to move my Lucis around, but Tetrarch Damek borrowed it. To move some guns, I think, or maybe his drums.
Oh, bad timing.
Well, I mean that was a couple sweeps ago, so I guess it's pretty much his now. You know what they say, your hive is my hive. Actually, that's mostly what the Tetrarch says as he's taking my stuff.
Okay, that's nice, but where is this hover pad exactly?
All right, sorry.
It's fine, I just don't want you to bleed to death or whatever while typing.
I think it's probably still in the Tetrarch's loft above his respite block. Do you know where you are now?
Not really, but there's a ton of guns. It's filthy in here. It's kind of dark and creepy. There's a ton of guns. Ugh.
I don't want to make you anxious, but that describes, every block in the Tetrarch's hive.
Great. I'll message you when I've made some more progress, I suppose.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm about to pass out from blood loss, so I'm gonna chill out for a little while.
Hang in there. I'll find that hover pad soon. Okay. Look. Looks like some kind of big weird book. Let's pick it up. You pick up the, let's see, looks like this is the Big Book of Beasts. You flip through, glimpsing tons of monsters at various levels of weird, cute, scary, and spectacular. You can use this to learn more about the weird alien life on this weird alien planet. Neat. I love how much Joey loves learning. You pick a page at random and accidentally spend a few minutes reading about muscle beast pectoral tumescence. Maybe you should just use this on the Lucises that you actually encounter. Also, hope that you never encounter that one.
So this is interesting. So this is depicting a little alien abduction of a little troll right here, which is interesting if you remember Jude's shirt is depicting this exact situation of this saucer UFO abducting a figure. It's just an interesting thing to note. So many guns. Oh, cool. Some more guns. Thrilling. No. I knew she was gonna say no, but I just wanted to see. You see the medium book of beasts, the small book of beasts, and several beasts collected in random order in a book. Okay. Let's apply some buyers to this situation. You skim the shelves, but don't see anything about pigeons. Maybe they don't have them on this planet? Or maybe you would need to actually open one of these books and look inside to find out. Well, nuts to that! You're not made of time here. You don't find anything about buyers in here because he's just a little earth pidge. Aw, but I love him. You can read this book just fine, thanks. The power cell is entirely superfluous to this particular task. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Look at this thing. This looks like some kind of safe, you guess? Hard to be sure given your current surroundings, but it seems to fit the usual profile. Byers is entirely incapable of picking the lock on this weird-looking alien safe. You assume. Maybe you should have more faith in the little guy. Yeah, have more faith in Byers. So majestic. The beautiful deer cat looks like the deer cat. But, are they common here or something? This big, messy pile of weapons and percussion instruments is really hampering your ability to use these stairs. Sheesh. Well, alright. Best case scenario, this grotesque sack of goo is some sort of alien bathtub that someone forgot to drain. Worst case scenario, it's an extremely poisonous toilet. These movies kind of look like not your thing, really. No judgment, you just don't want these posters at all. Oh, this looks like a troll we know and love. Just saying. Huh. The handprint is probably how this door is opened? Or maybe it just means that the room on the other side is room 4. Or room hand. Or maybe that's the obvious local sign for lethal monsters do not enter. Either way, this thing doesn't seem to be powered. Okay, clearly we have to apply the alien power source to the door to get us through the other side. But I actually think that I am gonna end things here. I think we've got, I don't know how much more of the game there is left to play. I may be leaving this with like 10 minutes left in the game. I don't know. But it is late where I am, and I am feeling a wee bit tired. So I am gonna save this game where we're at. Game slot 4. And yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. All of the folks that I know and all the folks that I don't know. I appreciate you all coming. We will probably pick this back up tomorrow at some point, so look out for that. If you want to tune back in and you want to know when that's happening, go ahead and give a follow. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really loving this game. It's so nice to be back in the Homestuck world after so long. So have a good evening, everybody, and I will see you in the next stream.